Automotive Data Mining 101, Basic Principles of Data Mining Your Customer Base, written by Tim Northberg, presented by James E. Holladay II. This is a summary presentation of the basic principles of data mining your customer base. We're going to take a brief look at the customer's attitude, how to sustain customers, what opportunities we are looking for. We're going to ask 4 important questions. Then we're going to look at an example of the data mining process. The customer's attitude. Customers are becoming increasingly less loyal towards their dealerships. Customers gravitate towards better customer service. Repeat referral business is the key to sustainability. And customers who have had bad experiences write online reviews and do not return to their respective dealerships. Sustaining customers. What can we do to sustain our customers? Well, we can improve our processes. We can do that in the sales department, the service departments, and our parts departments. One good way to do that is to implement a customer relations management tool that will help us in all 3 of the departments. We can establish email marketing campaigns. We can create mobile applications and use push notifications. And we can data mine our database. For this presentation, our focus is going to be on data mining. Our objective, we want to mine for our customers that will provide us with opportunities. Tim Northberg tells us it is a lot less expensive turning an existing customer into a repeat customer than conquesting customers from an outside source. Data mining. What data are we looking for? What opportunities in the front of the store are we looking for? We're looking for customers who have trade equity. We're looking for customers whose leases are about to terminate. We're looking for customers whose salesmen no longer work at the dealership, who we refer to as orphan owners. And we're looking for customers who are on manufacturer's manifest. In the back of the store, what are we looking for? We're looking for lost service customers, customers who are no longer doing their service with us, customers who declined recommended service on their repair orders, and customers whose warranties are about to expire. Now, the warranty expiration mining can work both for the front of the store and for the back of the store. The 4 questions that we need to ask is: where does the data come from? How do we mine the data? Who's involved? And what do we do with the data once we have it mined? Where does the data come from? In the front of the store, it comes from the dealer management system, the DMS. A couple examples are ADP and Rentals. Those are 2 popular systems. A customer relationship manager, a CRM. A couple examples of that is Bin Solutions and Dealer Socket. Manufacturer, manifest and surveys. Of course, there's other places that data can come from as well. For the back of the store, again, it comes from the DMS, Customer Relationship Manager, and from the manufacturer. The manufacturer is a little bit different in the back of the store than it is the front. It will come from recalls, manifest, warranty work, and from surveys. How do we mine the data? We can do that ourselves. We can utilize the advanced features in our CRM to mine the data for both the CRM and the DMS to gather the information that we need. Or we can hire a DMT company. There are plenty of the companies that will work side by side with our CRM and our DMS to mine the data. We just need to be diligent in choosing the right company to be a part of our team. A lot of the features in the CRM now will do a lot of the data mining for us. We just need to learn how to utilize those tools and do that. It saves us a lot of money in that. Who's involved? Simply stated, you guessed it, everyone. First, we need to establish a data mining manager. This person needs to be computer savvy. They need to be able to implement processes. They need to be a good trainer, and above all else, they need to be a good manager and a good leader. Salespeople are involved. Now, we all know that salespeople are not always the best at making phone calls and following up with their own customers. However, if you have a good sales and service team that does make calls, then you may want to have them mine their own customer base. And of course, customers are also involved in the data mining process. A business development center, a BDC, a well-run BDC can be tasked with these calls and manage the process. A VIP specialist is a key person running the data mining process. They're key in making and answering the data mining phone calls. The receptionist, he or she has to know the program and where to direct the inbound calls from your data mining process. What do we do with the data? We're going to use the data to make phone calls, send emails, send snail mail, send text messages, send push notifications, and ultimately sell more cars and sell more service. Let's take a look at an example of a data mining process. Let's look at an equity analysis. If we mine our DMS and our CRM, as seen in the image to the right for customers who have equity in their trade, we can start with an equity e-blast. We would then follow that up with a phone call, a text message, and perhaps a push notification. The following slides will demonstrate a possible process and some examples of an email blast. Here's a couple of emails that we can look at. You can take this verbiage and make it your own. You always want to make sure that the email fits the personality of your particular dealership. You have some dealerships that are more conservative than others. You have some that are more aggressive. But if you will notice there, it says dealership.com/equity review. You do need to have that link there so the customer has something to click on so that they can go and fill out that form and initiate the process with the VIP specialist. Now the process is going to be identify the opportunities for your data mining, distribute your email, prepare your phone script. Now when you do this, you want to ensure that your callers can overcome objections, okay, because there's nothing worse than your caller being ill-equipped. Reaffirm the ownership. When your caller calls your customer, make sure that the customer still owns the vehicle they're calling about. Once they've done that, they need to suggest that the customer comes in. Log that phone call. Then we want to suggest and make an appointment. Once we've made that appointment, we want to log that appointment in the CRM. When we log that appointment in the CRM, that's going to notify the sales consultant that they have an appointment. And of course, once we've done that, we've done a good job, because we all know that 50% of the appointments will show up. 50% of those appointments that show up will purchase a car, truck, an SUV, or a crossover, and we all know that that's the ultimate goal. The keys to calling. We want to stay conversational. We don't want to sound like a robocall. Okay, so that's very important. Practice the script. Again, you don't want to sound like a robot when you're on the phone. Have an objection script prepared so that there is an objection that you need to overcome that is handy, that you can overcome that quickly. Also have the computer system up and running. You don't want to have to fumble to find something. There's nothing like being unprepared. Always be prepared to handle a callback. In other words, if the VIP specialist has left a message for a customer, make sure that they're prepared to take that call once that customer has called back. We looked at an equity mine. Keep in mind that these emails and processes can be modified to work with any of the other opportunities that data mining will give you. The principles are all the same. In other words, if we had looked at a lease termination or warranty expiration, all we had to do is change the verbiage in the emails, change the verbiage in the phone scripts, and we could follow the processes just the same with those other mines. We just chose to, in this presentation, look at an equity mine. Remember that texting is a great way to communicate. Generation Y does not check their voicemail, and baby boomers have learned to talk to text. Learn to take advantage of all forms of communication. It's very important. Sustaining customers. In order for us to sustain and grow our business, we have to learn to mind our customers. We cannot rely on them to keep coming back year after year. We must give them a reason to come back. Good service at the time of sale, good service during maintenance visits, and good follow-up. Mind your data or someone else will.